Hi, my name is Ernesto Burgos. I'm an artist living and working out of New York. I grew up between the United States and Chile. I spent my early years in the United States. But at the same time, I was still surrounded by many people from Chile and other Latin American countries. So it was already from an early age, I had this upbringing of being used to being in two different cultures and different languages. The idea of being an artist was never an actual thing in my head. But I had a professor early on who proposed to me, or she asked me, why don't you consider studying art? And I just never thought it was a real thing to do. And so those were like the early days in like undergrad where I studied painting. My background is in painting. But even when I was painting back then, I was doing a lot of collage. I was sticking different materials onto the canvas. So that the paintings, which were on rectangular or square, traditional surfaces, began to grow in different directions. It would grow forward, it would grow to the sides. They got to the point where the idea of material and picture or image started to combat each other. Yeah, I just found a voice in painting and art in general that you could say things in a way that wasn't designed or wasn't just handed over to you, and this is just the way it is. I'm interested in creating a situation, an arena, a moment, a place where painting or drawing, these other things or events can happen already in a situation that has history. My initial intent is to make an object that is dynamic in itself, that has movement in itself, that has tension in itself. A curve or a bend, like that will really pull my hand. It'll give a different personality to the color, to line. So it's almost like algorithmically every time I'm gonna get a different result.